I am a first-generation American. My mom brought me here to the borderland so I could follow dreams that really challenged my ambitions. My best experiences on the front that I hear on the border have been with my family, and I think that is the root of every single good experience I've had here on the borderland.
My grandmother and my grandfather made their way from Juarez all the way to Los Angeles through migrant farm working, and my own father crossed from Mexico to the U.S. We're seeing the disregard for the natural landscapes, the historic cultural impacts and importance that these places hold in our history and the Latino people of this area.
It's definitely an ugly feeling when people classify this giant ethnicity as murderers, rapists, drug addicts. My culture, the way I've experienced it, it's family-based.
The border wall, family detention centers, increased militarization, that is really an attack on the Latino history and culture of this area.
Separating children from parents is creating a whole generation of traumatized kids. It's needless and it's cruel.
Putting up a wall feels a lot like we're trying to cut off the rest of the world.
A lot of the immigrants that are trying to come in are not here to wreck anything. They're just, honest people trying to have better futures for their children and their families.
This was a really intentional trip to come see the border, and it's just gorgeous. I couldn't believe on the tour yesterday how wild it is. This is not a war zone. There is no emergency.
It's not this dangerous, lawless place. It's peaceful, it's beautiful, it's full of life, it's full of culture.
I've never felt unsafe living here. We are proud of where we live.
We should make sure that federal funds are being placed and prioritized in how we uplift a nation, not how we suppress its history, not how we suppress its culture.
One thing that is very apparent to me is the lack of brown voices. That's why we're here today, to make sure that we're not forgotten, to remind folks that we've been here and we will always be here.
I think it's important for folks who don't live here to come down here to see how beautiful these places are and to really know that just like New York is American, or Seattle and the Space Needle, the Oregon Mountains are just as American. This land is just as American, and these people are just as American.